do this encapsulation method. So I start off by applying a thin layer of acrylic to the nail, just because I feel that once I apply this thin layer, it does help with no lifting, because I feel like a glitter does not really adhere well to the nail. So I like to apply a thin layer of acrylic before I encapsulate anything. So here you'll see me starting to apply the acrylic or the glitter acrylic on top of the nail. And the way I handle this acrylic application, it's a little bit different from when I'm applying actual just regular acrylic, just because this is it's more chunkier, so it doesn't lay as well as when you apply just regular acrylic. You kind of have to tap it into place and just place the glitter where you want it and just press it onto the nail. So you'll see me actually applying it that way. You'll see me just kind of tapping onto the glitter to just place it where I want it. And then I usually start in the middle of the nail, work myself to the free edge, and then I go back to the cuticle area, and I try to be just a little bit more careful when I apply that, just because the cuticle area and the sidewalls is where obviously you would get all your lifting. So I want to make sure that I don't get any of that glitter onto the skin, just because I do want to prevent that lifting from happening. So that's why you'll see me being just a little bit more careful around the cuticle area. So you'll see me wiping and cleaning the cuticle area and the sidewalls very, very well. Then I'm going to go in with just my clear acrylic, and then I usually, again, I start in the middle of the nail and I drag my acrylic down. This is just the way I've always done it. It's worked for me, so I just came here to share that with you and wanted to show you my way of doing this. There's a lot of ways you can do this, but this is just the way that it has actually worked out for me. Again, I start in the middle of the nail, drag the acrylic down, and then I go back and do the cuticle area. Okay, so once we are done with this nail, we are going to move on to the following nail here, where I'm going to be encapsulating fruit slices, and that's pretty much the same method as the glittered acrylic, just with the exception that I do lay some white acrylic prior to encapsulating or adding the strawberries. So here you're going to see me again put a thin layer of acrylic on the nail, and then I'm going to go in with my white acrylic, and this is a more translucent white. I mixed this acrylic myself with some white acrylic, and I added some clear acrylic to it just to make it a little bit more translucent, to the point where I got like a milky acrylic color. So I'm going to go in and just put a layer on the whole nail of this acrylic here, just to have this base as my color before adding the strawberries. So you're going to see me again starting in the middle of the nail and then working myself up to the cuticle area. And then I'm going to go ahead and start picking up the strawberries and start placing them where I would like them. Just a little tip here, that when you do go ahead and apply the strawberries, you do want to have the acrylic be on the wet side. You don't want that to be cured, or you don't want that acrylic to be dry. So make sure that you do have a wet layer of acrylic, and then that way the strawberries will stick right to the nail. Again, just place them wherever you would like them to be. And since I was going to place this one last strawberry on the top, went ahead and I added a little bit of acrylic prior to putting the the strawberry down. And now what I'm doing is I'm just pressing them into place, making sure that they're exactly where I want them, and then I'm going to go ahead and start encapsulating. Now, many people are afraid to just add the acrylic. Your nail is going to seem a little bit thicker than usual, but it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you encapsulate those strawberries very, very well. Because of the thickness of the nail, you can always take off once you are filing. So you can reduce that thickness of the nail with your file. So I would not worry about that. You're also going to see the strawberries peeking out a little bit out of the acrylic. And again, that is fine as well, because the file is going to go ahead and take care of all that. So you'll see me just adding the acrylic, making sure I have the strawberries encapsulated. And like I said, you're going to see the nail be a little bit more thicker than usual, but like I said, do not worry about that. Okay, you're going to see me go in with my nail file and or my electric file, and you're going to see the file taking care of all that. So I'm just going to let you see the way I file these nails, and then once I'm done filing the nails, I'll come back and keep talking to you about what I do to finish off these nails. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you see the way I file these, and then we'll be right back. Thank you. then I am done filing the nails and shaping them. Right now I'm just gonna go ahead and wipe them clean with alcohol and a little gauze here, and now I'm gonna go ahead and apply a top coat, and then I'm gonna cure them under an LED light for 30 seconds, and then I'll show you the finished product. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I hope you liked the video. Feel free to leave your comments below. Let me know what you would like to see in future videos. Pretty much my channel is about making tutorials, so if there's any questions on how to do anything, please let me know and I can definitely make a video on that topic. And here you'll see the finished product. They're super nice and shiny, and I hope you like them. And I think this is it for this video. Like I said, if you liked it, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.